What is the scariest video game of all time? I have an answer, and I think it'll probably shock you. Horror games prior to about 2000 were difficult to pull off because the graphics just weren't there. I mean, this game is basically triangles and cubes fighting one another. It's hard to be afraid of shapes. Graphics finally caught up with ambitions in the early 2000s, and I think a lot of you would probably say the Silent Hill games scared you to death when you first played them. If you're Gen Z, this is probably the game you thought of. It was a huge hit, so much so that they made a movie out of it, and also a really bad ripoff called Willy's Wonderland. You want to see scary? Look at the amount of hair dye on Nicolas Cage. Nick, seriously, you got to cut it with the hair dye. You're in your 60s. Nobody believes it's that black, okay? But if you are Gen X, and specifically young Gen X, so that you were probably 6 or 7 when this game released in the video arcades, this is the scariest game of all time, and it's called Sinistar. Okay, just saying it makes me scared. This thing chased you, and it was the first game that I saw that had voice, and it would say, "I hunger." And it legitimately scared 7-year-old me. Hollywood, seriously, this IP's just sitting there. You made like 35 Resident Evils. I think you can make one Sinistar. Anyway, I'm sure I left a bunch out, so put them in the comments. What was the scariest video game of all time? Let me know.